oh yes, Tomorrowland.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic to be back as once again. I'm not sure how many times I've done this. I think it's like my 6th time back here at Tomorrowland. Obviously it gets bigger and better every year. At the moment, for my beginning of this year and all the festivals that I've done so far, they've all been amazing. So for me, I'm all in a really good place to just come from Ibiza, doing my own 14 years now at Space, and it's just been phenomenal there, so I'm on a very good high. So right now, I cannot wait to get on with the new music that I have and the sound and of what I love, and we really want people to understand that we're still pushing this music forward. We're still here doing what we're doing because we love it, and Tomorrowland is always a place that I'm able to test some new sound and on new music on them and see how they react, and normally 9 times out of 10 they're happy. It's been massive, you know. I mean, Ibiza over the years has had its ups and downs, and by how people feel about it. But still, people still go there. They still enjoy it. They still want to be in the best clubs in the world. They still want to see the best DJs, the best music, to hear the best music. And it's the island itself. You know, it's a beautiful place. It could be party central. It could be the most tranquil, beautiful, you know, sunsets and sunrises on your own, you know, or with a few friends with a drum circle. It's lovely. You know, I really enjoy the actual being there. So for me to be able to still do what I do at the level that I do it, that people still come back for more. So for me, I've just started my campaign now. This is my 3rd week there, and I've still got quite a few more to go until we do the closing. But of course, Ibiza is not the only place. This was amazing actually, because I actually played the remix last year here for her, and you know, I mean, it's a rock band, you know, and the songs are primarily to do about love and hate and everything else that goes with it within the song. But I try to make something positive out of something so rocky, because it's really difficult to mix rock with techno music in such a way. But I managed to find a good balance between the two elements. And also for the band, apparently the band have been split up for a few years, and they've come back to come together to do a new tour based on the new music and the new ideas. So for me, that was really positive, and I was given the opportunity from Luca, obviously, to do that. To be honest, one of my idols is someone that I looked up to more than anyone, is the late Frankie Knuckles. You know, when he started playing music, it was very humbling for him. He wanted to just share the love of music. He always had this kind of gospel idea of spreading the word of soul and passion within the sound, and that's something that's kind of kept me going and doing what I do, because I love it also. But when he made the records like Jamie Principle, Baby Loves to Ride, and Your Love, and when you hear these records and then you hear all the remixes and all the music that he's done thereafter, every single one of them has the Frankie Knuckles touch to them, and he's just left a legacy of what he's created for all of us in our life, and it's going to be sorely missed. He is, you know. I still play his music as if he made it yesterday, and I still believe in the fact that without this guy, maybe I might not be here today also. So he's definitely one of my idols. I found in maybe about 8 years ago or 7 years ago that we were kind of dancing to music that was basically pushed by humans. You know, we're without the humans, the technology doesn't work. You know, the technology can't work on its own. It has to have someone behind it. But nobody was connecting with the crowd, I felt. I just felt that DJs were just playing the music, walking away, next DJ playing the music, walking away. And no one was addressing anybody, the people, the ones that matter. So I just got onto the mic and I just said, you know, you having a good time? People were like, yeah, you know. And I said, yeah. And I said, oh yes, and then boom, and I played the record. So I just found if I said oh yes at the right time before the drop of the record, it all made sense. So it's all to do with timing. When I say I don't just say it just because. I say it because I feel that at that particular moment in time, for someone to talk to the crowd, to actually connect with them, means that I care about the people that are in front of me. And if I just go, COX is right in front of you. Oh yes, he wants woo, and then boom, and it just works really well. And I've found that if I don't say oh yes now, people think that I'll get upset if something wrong. And I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong. I'm working quite hard at the moment. But then I'll pick the mic up and I look around and I go, okay, oh yes, and then woo, and everyone's happy. It's one of those things that I fell into. It wasn't something that I programmed, or I felt that I needed a catchphrase or any way, shape, or form. But I just found people found it endearing. You know. I'm never been a real serious DJ. I've never been just truly underground, or I've never really been someone that's selfish in my music or my sound. I've always wanted to share my music and the love of music to everybody, no matter if it's drum and bass, whether it's dubstep, whether it's jazz or funk or soul, or hard techno. In the end, it's all music that basically, if I put it in the right context in the right way, and then that's me giving you what I believe in. And if I connect with you on the microphone also as a human being, and then I look at you and I say oh yes, it means because I'm enjoying myself, and that's the end of it, you know. So that's how it came about. Oh yes.